Hey real food gamers, here's lesson 2 of our module 1, and this is the challenge I'm really excited about. This is the Kid Invention Salad Challenge. So what the assignment is that if you, as I posted a poll, whether you have something in your fridge or you have to go shopping, the idea is as follows. You have to completely surrender to the imagination and what the body of your kid wants. So there is no suggestions, no things like, oh, you won't like this because it's zucchini, as in the case of my daughter. Now she likes them. So you need to completely surrender your power and initiative to your kid. And if you have things in your fridge, then you put them out and say, look what I have this, I have that, I have some berries, don't forget nuts and seeds, which I just spilled all over myself. What else? Yeah, just everything you have, and it doesn't matter if it's not the kid's favorite. Just say, look, this is what I have this, choose at least 3 of those things, plus nuts, seeds, something like pulses in cans, something got in my eye. It could be cooked vegetables, cooked beetroot for example. You could have cooked green beans or asparagus perhaps, raw or blanched. Just lay it out and say this is a challenge. You're encouraged, don't say need. You're encouraged to invent your own salad. And the kid doesn't have to eat it. They need to invent it. And then the family eats it, and hopefully the kid will try as well. And the idea there is that first, as I said, relinquishing your power. And secondly is to teach your kid to listen to their body. Sometimes I take my daughter to the market, vegetable market, and I say to her, what looks good to you today? And sometimes she would say, oh, I need this radish, or let's buy raw beetroot and eat it raw, or let's try this lettuce. This is a romaine or coast lettuce actually, which is very, very high in nutrients compared to something like iceberg, which is, I believe I said, accumulates toxic cadmium. So yes, either take your kids to your counter and put everything that you have in a pantry and in a fridge. You could propose also, if you eat cheese, add cubes of cheese, grated cheese, cooked potatoes, cooked beetroot. Even if you have cooked meat, it's also all okay. But the conditions are at least 3 vegetables plus any additions. So herbs, fresh herbs would be great. If you have fermented veg, add them. Cooked pulses, cooked vegetables, add it all in, or let them tell you what to add in. As a parent, your task is to help them chop. Don't let them near a sharp knife. If they're old enough, by all means. And then we're gonna have a little, not a contest, but like an exhibition of all the recipes. I will upload a Word file where you can enter the name of this. Oh yes, the name of the salad. You have to name, not you, the kid has to name the salad. So my daughter, when she invented her first salad, it was called bocconcino. I don't know why. I think she liked baby chino at that time, like the foamy milk with a little bit of cocoa powder on top. So she was into chino mode, and now all salads she does, she names it something chino. We had pincochino, we had babutino, which is not chino, but anyway. And they really have fun because it's like their own invention, their own salad, their own name. ingredients and everything, and then the whole family have to eat it. You have to try it, and you really have to suck it up, because this is about relinquishing your power. And once I had to eat broccoli dipped in soggy Weetabix, and if you want, I can post a video of that. It still exists on YouTube. You just suck it up, eat it up, and give reviews and rejoice in all of that. And I'm just gonna glimpse on my nose because I'm sure I forgot something. Yes, so they have to invent something completely new. Well, it doesn't have to be completely new, but completely them, completely new, completely you. And as a dressing, I don't know if you have favorite homemade dressings, but start with a little bit of olive oil. Well, not a little bit, like maybe 1/4 cup of olive oil. Start with a tablespoon of good vinegar. Hopefully you have raw vinegar, unpasteurized. If you don't, just taste the vinegar that you like, or lemon juice or orange juice, anything acidic. Really the proportions are more oil or less vinegar, but start with a little bit and let them try. I don't want to give you a class on dressings now, because I wanted to experiment with your kids, and kids experiment themselves. Maybe they will say they just want orange juice and salt, who knows, but give them options, right? So if you go shopping, in addition to raiding your fridge, take them to all the aisles that can contain possible ingredients. So take them to the vegetable aisle, take them to the fruit aisle. Berries are also allowed. If the kid wants to mix blueberries and cabbage, who are you to say no? I say you're no one to say no. Take them to the cans, pulses aisles. Oh, another thing I want to say, if you have dry pulses like lentils, you could potentially sprout them in 2 days and add the sprouts. So you just basically soak them in water overnight, and then the next day you keep them in a jar but already drained, and then you just have to rinse them once a day or so. You can look up how to soak pulses and how to sprout them. So that could be something like an extra project. If you're on vacation and you don't know what to do with the kids, you can start sprouting. Add berries. Dressing we covered, and what I really wanted to do is to share in the group so that the kids see each other's recipes, see each other's experiments, see each other's pictures of eating or picking things. So let's do that. Let's connect the kids. And I said, I think in the previous video, that this is a closed group, so if you share, nobody else from the group should share your images. They shouldn't be able to unless they copy it on their hard drive, but I trust this is not the purpose, right? So let's connect the kids. Let's inspire them by letting them watch on each other, inventing and reviewing their own inventions and having discoveries. So that's lesson 2. Let's get experimenting. And yes, the certificate is being designed by my daughter as we speak, and it will be sent to all kids who participated. There's no winners and losers, of course not.